Hello and welcome to another episode of Great Cigars, Great Community, or GC Squared. I am Super Dave.
I'm Thomas.
And today's episode, we're going to be smoking I am going to be smoking the Colorado Oscuro by LFD.
And I'm going to be smoking the Oliva
G.
Series G. It's supposed to be a very chocolatey, coffee-like cigar.
Yes.
And we have just the drinks for it.
Yes, got some cold, the brew. This is, I'm not sure what this is, a mocha.
That is a mocha frappuccino, from Strange Brew that I got you.
I'm not with the whole Starbucksy type stuff.
As you recall from last video, he made fun of millennials for having cold coffee.
Man, cold coffee is the stuff, man. I mean, I
did not pay him to say that.
He didn't. My son did.
But this is a Strange Brew hot chocolate, frozen hot chocolate. So I think it will pair well with the Oliva. I gotta get you to say that.
You're killing that word.
I am.
Don't feel bad. That's worse things you can mess up on.
Really?
Like an introduction to a video, you can mess up on those.
Wonder how many times we've done that.
Oh, 3 times today. So if you're wondering where we are sitting on the balcony of Spring Street Cigars here in downtown Tupelo. And this is the hot spot in Tupelo. If you want to come hang out on a nice, cool afternoon like today. Well, this is not an afternoon, this is actually a morning. But if you want to come hang out and check out the nightlife or just have a good cigar and be in a comfortable environment, this would be the great spot for you to be. We have Spring Street Cigars here. We have Crave, which is right across the road there, for all your dessert needs and coffee needs. So,
which is the main place we go and get coffee.
Yes. Couldn't go this morning because it's not open early on Sundays, but sadly, it's fine. We understand.
So we're coming into the end of our first third. How is your cigar smoking?
I said tree bark, but I think it's more like an oaky. So the tree bark be the same thing. Kind of oaky, little pepper. The cocoa flavors of that wrapper is going to come through anyway. But yeah, dried raisins. That's another one. That's a lot of stuff, but most of that you're not gonna pick most of that up off that cigar. You're not gonna pick most of that up on your tongue. Right. You're gonna pick it up on retrohaling. So retrohaling is where you basically draw in the smoke and then blow out your nose through your retro olfactory, I think that's what they call it, something like that. It's kind of like when you're laughing really hard, when you're drinking Coke and you're laughing really hard and you laugh so hard you blow Coke out through your nose. Right. It's kind of like that.
Well, my Oliva Series G is very cocoa, and this hot chocolate is just bringing it out amazingly well.
Yes, that cigar, the Maduro one, you would get that dark espresso cocoa a lot more, and it will probably pair really well with that. A lot better than, I'm not saying that won't pair well with that, but the espresso note will be very pronounced. Really? Because of how dark that dark chocolate wrapper on it. All right, running into second, third, and so far that woodsy, oaky chocolate flavor is still staying strong. The pepper is on the back of on my tongue, not as bad, not as strong as say the La Crema that I had the other day, last episode anyway. But this one is definitely, this is one of my go-to cigars anyway for everyday smoke anyway. And I'm gonna consider it to be a medium plus. So how's that G smoking for you?
It's actually added a little bit of leather and spice just on the end of the draw. It may be the finish. Yes, the finish. So it may just be because I'm running out of hot chocolate over here, and the chocolate was kind of covering the leather. Yep.
That's another thing to think about too, is also if you ever have run to a cigar where the first time you smoked it and it's not that good, smoke it 2 more times. So if you're smoking it the first time and you're drinking something and you didn't like it, smoke it again, and if you smoke when you smoke it again, smoke it where you don't drink anything. And if you like it again, if you liked it the second time when you didn't drink it, when you didn't drink anything,
right?
Smoke it a third time, but then drink something different than what you had the first time you drank it. So a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people say I smoke them one time and that's pretty much it. That does it for them. I don't want to. No, I don't want to.
You don't want to smoke a bad cigar,
right? And I understand that. I get it. Some cigars you smoke, you're not gonna like it at all. But sometimes you can smoke past with some certain point of some cigars and be like, that was pretty good. So we're coming to the last third, and that spice has picked up a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I'm liking it though. It's my morning wake up.
Well, this one, the spice is removed from this one, but the leather is now being very prominent in it. I guess, and I don't really taste any cocoa or coffee anymore.
It means it's mellowing out. Everything is marrying together.
It is. It's combining.
Yeah.
But it is combining beautifully. And
that's what you want in a cigar. You want it to marry beautifully.
Well, I would definitely smoke this cigar again. Would you ever smoke that one again? You said that one was your daily smoke.
It's one of my go-tos, man. It's one of my go-tos. I go to this a lot. If at a party, group gathering, whatever, I want something that I know it's gonna be good. I don't have to pay a whole lot of attention to it. It's gonna burn good. I ain't gotta constantly doing this.
Right.
It's this cigar. Even if I'm if I'm puffing on it too fast, it burns good. I never have an issue with it.
But who would you suggest that cigar for?
That's a good question. Someone who is not new to cigars, someone who this not be their first cigar. Right. Because this one is not gonna knock on your butt, but it's just gonna be too much for you at one time. So probably someone who had at least a couple of months of smoking cigars. Those kind of people.
What about this one?
I would recommend those. I would recommend that one to someone, because that one to me is not a medium. It's more like a mild to medium. So a beginner. Yeah. Okay. So this one, the medium, this one will be a medium plus, but it's not gonna be. It's a flavorful medium plus, not a strength wise. Because strength wise, it's probably a medium, but for flavor, it's a medium plus because it has a lot of flavor, real bold flavors. All right. Well, that's the end of this video, guys. Thank you for watching this with us. Be sure to like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel to help us out, and enjoy a cigar with us and give us your time.
Thank you.